It's kind of loud, y'all, so I hope y'all can hear me. But I thought I'd take a moment and go live. I'm trying to find me a little quiet spot or whatever. Like a mess, yeah, a mess. My shit together. This looks like a quiet place, but I don't know. It might be a little dangerous. So I have to. So that's why I'm here. I'm just trying to find me a little quiet place to get. Can you hear me? Because it's kind of loud where I am. Oh, that's why I smell like barbecue. Somebody having a little shindig around the way. Okay. So I'm getting quieter to where I'm going. I'm going to try to get back to my same spot where I was the other day. All right, I really don't want to sit anywhere. I'm gonna turn this way. Okay. There we go. I really don't even want to sit on this ground because I don't like bugs. So, I had a viewer, but I don't know where Dave just went. Hopefully he'll be right back. But I'm going to go ahead and share with y'all the story. A Tale of Two Homeless Men. And this is based on a true story. It actually really did happen. So, there was two homeless men, and they both had a piece of cardboard. And one of the homeless men took the cardboard, and he wrote on the cardboard, "Please help me. I'll work for food, yada, yada, yada." And then the other homeless man, the cardboard, and he decided that he wanted to draw a picture. So he starts to draw this picture, and then he runs out of supplies to finish the artwork. And then the other homeless man is standing on the corner, and he's just there, and he's holding his sign saying, "I'll work for food. I'll do that. I'll do that." And then the other homeless man stands in front of a store, and he says, "Excuse me, I don't want any, money for food or anything like that, but I'm making this picture, and I ran out of art supplies. I live in a shelter, and I just want to finish my artwork." And I say, "Okay." So that's when I look at the artwork, it's the picture that's in the thumbnail, y'all. So I look at the artwork, and he's telling me, "I don't want anything. It's just, I have 35 cents and a can of spray paint. It's like $1.55 or something like that. So can you just give me $1.55 to get the spray paint?" So I say, "Okay." And at this point, I'm taking my kids to the store so they can get shindig snacks and shit. They want a snack. So at that point, that's what I'm doing. So I go into the store and I say, "All right, let me grab my kids' stuff or whatever. And then when you come out, I'm going to give you a can of spray paint so that you can finish your artwork." So I go in the store, I get my kids' stuff, and I give the man the artwork. And then all of a sudden, he starts talking to me. I give the man the spray paint or whatever. And as we're walking, he starts talking to me because we're going to a different store to get the spray paint. He starts talking to me. He starts talking to me about how spirit works and King Solomon and Osiris and the chosen people. And basically, he's like, "I can see your light. I know that you're special," and all this other stuff. So as we're talking, he finishes his artwork. Long story short, I ended up purchasing this man's artwork for $50. And that's that picture that's in the thumbnail. And it's all about using what you have in life. So sometimes life gives you like fucked up ass situations and you don't really know what to do with what you have. See, the one man, he went and he stood on the corner with his cardboard, and the other man, he took something and he created something beautiful. And I paid him. He didn't ask me for any money, but I paid him $50 for that. And my daughter, while we was in the store, she say, "Mama, why are you giving him $50 for this? It's just a piece of cardboard." And I said, "Because he gave value to it when he put his energy into it." So that will be the first piece of art that is hanging in my brand new house. In my house, I'm already, but I'm just saying that part is like a lesson. And I thought that I would share that with you guys because it's truly a beautiful situation. It's truly a beautiful thing when you take the little that you have and you turn it into something special. You give it value. And that's what being a sorcerer is when you take what you have, the sources that you have, and you use them. Yes, I know. That was, hi Janelle, what's up, sis? That was amazing to me. So me buying that art from him was like a piece of him. And his name was Create too. So this guy, his name is Create. You guys can probably find him on Facebook. It's Create with a K. And This guy actually carried the artwork all the way back to my hotel because it's a big piece of art, y'all. It's like he encased it in this frame or whatever for me so that it wouldn't get hurt or wouldn't get messed up or anything. But it's a big ass piece of artwork. And he carried it all the way back to the hotel room. And at first I had only gave him 40, but Spirit was like, give him 50. So when he brought the painting back to my hotel room for me, then I gave him another 10. And this dude was so overjoyed. Like I could see in his face that he was just praising God. He didn't know what he was going to do or how he was going to do it. He wasn't asking for money to buy liquor. He wasn't asking for money to buy cigarettes. He was asking to complete his creation, you know? So that really blessed me, and I was able to bless him because at that day, I was sitting in my hotel room and I said, I'm not coming out. I'm not feeling this shit. I'm having a bad day. Everything's just all bad. And then when I went out, that's the first situation I walked into. And my kids actually, I was like, I'm just going to go get me some chicken. I'm finna go get me some food. We finna go back in this hotel room. We finna kick it. That's it. And my kids was like, no, we want to go to the Dollar Tree. We want to go to the Dollar Tree. We want to go to the Dollar Tree. And my son was like, Mama, let's go to the Dollar Tree. And I said, okay. And that's where the man was. He was at the Dollar Tree where I didn't want to go in the first place. So that was my first story. And my second story is, well, it's not really a story, but I wanted to talk about saving yourself unapologetically. Not putting anyone above yourself. So there's people in your lives and there's situations in your lives that will cause you to have to choose whether or not you want to put someone above yourself. Or they're going to want you to do something that they want you to do instead of what you know in your soul you should be doing for yourself. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but I know someone needs to hear it because that's something that's been in my spirit all day. And it was to tell whoever it is that needs to hear it that you need to think about yourself. And you need to save yourself unapologetically. I don't care if it's a husband. You might love that person. It could be your mother. It could be, I don't care who it is. This is a one-man show and you're by yourself out here. And that's the way that you need to think. This is not Christianity. You know what I'm saying? This is not everybody. Let's gather everyone together and we all get saved together. No, this is a one-man show. So you're going to choose to put yourself before anyone and you're going to be unapologetic about that shit. I don't give a fuck who it is. And I love everyone and I love all the type of people. But if it's anyone that comes in between my life destiny and what it is that I'm trying to do for myself and my life, then you got to go. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but that is definitely something that the Spirit has put on my heart to share with you guys. Save yourself unapologetically by any means necessary. It is definitely hard to break a hive mentality. And that's what most people fail at with religion and with, camps and even like cults. We got a couple of those in the world right now. But even the cults and stuff like that, you have to be able to think for yourself. You have to be able to save yourself. You got to be able to think to fight for yourself and depend on nobody but yourself. The Spirit is here to help you, but you can't really trust anybody. And that's another thing that I want to put out there with you because you're dealing with spirituality. You don't know who or what is against you. And it could be a person that you really, really like and that you really, have a connection with. But it's something in their spirit that does not agree with what you're doing and does not agree with your spirit. So put yourself first. And that's something that I'm learning to do within myself is to put myself first. So what other news do I have for you guys? Okay, so yes, there is, I didn't have a social media. I didn't have a Facebook page, but now I do have a Facebook page and it is open for you guys to follow me on Facebook. I won't be posting like people post, like I'm having a bad day or I'm taking a shit or whatever people be posting or whatever. I won't be posting on there, but it's for y'all to be able to get at me and you guys to be able to talk to me when you need to talk to me. YouTube is a good outlet for me to be able to speak to you guys. And plus, I would like to be able to go live on Facebook and accept some of you guys' phone calls and like have you guys on the live with me. So, I thought that would be a good idea. I'm also looking for a different platform. I did another soul member about maybe Blog Talk Radio or something like that so that we can get on and we can engage because I don't want to be the only one doing all the talking all the time because you guys are leaders and you guys have stories to tell that can help other people and help me as well. So we help each other, So that's Bayla or Israel on Facebook. And I also want you guys know that I'm almost stable in my new situation here, in my new transition here. And then I'm going to be pushing out a lot of different knowledge, a lot of different information for you guys. I'm going to be trying to make a commitment to you guys to come and post at least once a week. But this is something that I'm actually, since I made that first Papa Legba video, which has over 16,000 views. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. All right, all right, all right. When I first made that Papa Legba video, I really didn't have like a way to communicate with you guys and be one-on-one with you guys. And I didn't think that it would take off like that. So now basically what I'm doing is doing this full time. And it's because of that one video that I posted. So I'm able to be a spiritualist full time now and give you guys my attention and my time and my help. So that's also something that I wanted to share with you guys. It has been a beautiful experience. And also, Spirit wanted me to tell you guys that they will work with you. And magic sometimes is instantaneous, but most of the times when you have spirits out here pulling for you, you have to exercise being patient. You have to exercise waiting. And that part really does suck, but they want the best for you, and they're not going to just put you in any situation, but you have to exercise waiting. Point blank and flat out, you got to make sure that you have the patience to deal with this. You have to make sure that you are not thinking negative thoughts in the process of you waiting. And some of you guys are waiting for things to change and situations to go different ways, but it's the waiting that crushes you. It's the waiting that gets you, because it gets me too. But it is a process. It's a learning process. And them spirits will have your fucking back like no other. And I just wanted to put that out there too. Like, I have met, since that one Papa Legba video, so many different spirits. Like them, what were they? The Holy Thugs. When they came to visit me, they came with so much love. Yeah, and I'm not even, what is that, Venezuelan or, you know, I'm of African descent, and they are too, but they're like more of the Spanish Latino community and all of that stuff. But they came to me with so much love and so much just wonderfulness. I don't even really know how to even describe it, but I've met so many different spirits, and they're here to work with you guys. And I'm here to get you connected with them. But that's all I had to share with you guys. Be patient, y'all. Whatever y'all trying to do is going to come to fruition. And just use what you have, whatever you have. You might not have a lot, but to make the best of what you have, and don't be wasteful. Don't be wasting your gifts and your talents. And I thank you so much, Candace. I try, like I really do, because I go through things and I want people to know that they're not alone while they're going through this. But I do want you guys to follow me on Facebook, message me on Facebook, get at me, like for real, for real. But I do want y'all to use what you guys have, whatever it is, work with what you have, because I'm telling you, that man made a beautiful piece of art. This piece of cardboard came off of the back of a building and was like in the dumpster or something from when they got their shipment. And this man made a beautiful piece of art, and it was trash, and I gave him $50 for it. $50 fucking for that shit, and it's valuable to me. And then after I gave him the money, I thought about it. I said, that's totally worth it. That was totally fucking worth it. My house is gonna be dope, y'all. My office is gonna be dope, y'all. So I'm putting together Aura's Epiphany. That's the name of my business, because when I came into the knowledge of these things, I had an epiphany. And my name is Bela Aura. And Bela, I don't know if you guys know that, Bela means beautiful. So my first name actually does mean beautiful. Aura means light. My middle name means light. Israel is real. So I like to think of it as beautiful. Israel is real, which is Isis, Ra, and the God Elohim. So yeah, that's me. Y'all can definitely hit me up on the Facebook. I love you guys. Cash App Bela Aura Israel. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I mean, it's all basically has started. The moment that I made that Papa Legba video, and before then, the power of writing things down, y'all. Before I even made the Papa Legba video, I already had a vision of Aura's Epiphany. I had wrote my business plan down, and it was going to be a totally spiritual business where I'm selling
my skin is black upon me, I'm so comely and nice. When you see yourself, you looking at the true creator. He told Philip.
All right, I had to get that call out of there. But where I'm selling herbs, and I'm teaching people how to do the work, and healing people and all of those things, you know what I'm saying? And then when I made that Papa Legba video, people just started hitting me up. And now I have so many people calling me and sending me emails and all of that I actually can do this full time. And I want to put that out there. I work for donations, what you have. If you don't have anything, that's fine. Because if you need the help, I'm going to give you the help. If you bullshitting me, I'm going to know that you're bullshitting me, and Spirit's going to tell me, and then I'm just not going to fuck with you. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? But if you're someone who's in need of spiritual help and spiritual assistance, and you're not a member of the soul group yet, hit me up, because that's what I'm here for. and I'm going to be here for you guys. Nobody ever showed me what to do in this walk. It was all my lessons were me physically walking through the fire and figuring the shit out myself. That's basically just what it was. But I'm here for you guys. Aura's Epiphany is the name of the business that I'm going to be starting, where I will be the head spiritualist, of course. Hopefully, I'll be able to network with other spiritualists. You guys are all leaders, so I don't know where you guys are in the universe, but I would like to work with you guys as well and get you guys on and get you guys some people, because the people that are actually led to my videos are not people who need me to do that much work for them. It's usually people who need me to tell them, you have the power to do the work yourself. You get what I'm saying? So like that's the people that Papa Legba sends to me. He sends me those who are leaders and those who want to do the work themselves. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love you guys. I'm excited. And I'll be dropping a video very soon. Once I get into my place, I'll be dropping a video once or twice a week. And then we'll pick up from there. And we're going to hit some knowledge. We're going to study some books. We're going to get real deep off into this shit. All right, y'all. Let's see. How do you join the soul group? I was one of the ones who followed you after the Legba group. Is all you doing when you join the soul group is subscribe to the channel and hitting that notification bell. That's it. That's all you're doing when you join in the soul group. You're already in the soul group because you have been sent to me by spirit through Legba. So that already makes you a part of the soul group. And each one of the people that come to me have a soul group of their own. Like you are all leaders. You know, soul family. That's right, Candace. You are all leaders. So imperative that I get Aura's Epiphany going and that I complete my destiny so that y'all can complete y'all destiny, so the people that's tied to y'all can complete their destiny. We're all connected and it's all one spirit. So just you being born makes you a part of the soul group. And that's real shit right there. Just you being born and then you making it this far. Because you got to think about it, a lot of people did not make it to this far. I'm 34 and I have almost died a million times. And I'm sure that y'all can see that y'all homies and y'all family members and y'all relatives are dropping like flies. So you made it. And I also want to tell y'all, I am going to come with that video about my best friend in the whole wide world, Lil Keith, that was murdered earlier this month. They did just bury him. His funeral was last Sunday. And that's another reason why I haven't been on the camera, because that hurt me. Like, that's my A1 since day one. I'm talking about second grade, first boyfriend, first kiss, first everything, except like sex. We didn't have sex. Well, we did, but later on down the line when we were like 27 years old, but not then, we didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put that video together and I'm getting my emotions together and dealing with the loss that I've suffered with him. But I say that to say this. I was told by spirit that he did not make it to the reincarnation real. So this shit is real. You have to be strategic in every move that you make on this. I stepped on something on this matrix, in this matrix, and on this chessboard. Because see, my homeboy, from what spirit told me, did not make the right moves. But because of who I am, I'm gonna fight for him regardless. He can't even be reincarnated. It's that fucking deep, y'all. It's that deep. So that's another reason why I have to, take some time to myself, because I'm in the middle of a transition. My best friend in the whole wide world was just murdered. No, he's not in his own world, because see, what I do, because spirits talk to me, as soon as I found out that he died, I immediately went looking for him in the spirit realm. And I was informed by a spirit that unfortunately he did not make it to the reincarnation realm. He did not make it to any level. It's a bad situation. It's a bad situation. But see, I'm going to uplift him. And that's another reason why, because he's not with ancestry, that it's important for us to lift up our ancestors. Because we can elevate them and we can pull them out of his misery. He was stabbed in the chest. So stabbed forever. You get right. Damn, that shit fucked me up, y'all. Y'all don't understand. That shit fucked me up. And then the day before I got the phone call that he was murdered, I was sitting in my bed and all these old emotions about him came up. See, that's how the spirit deals with me. The day before he died, I'm sitting in my bed, all these old emotions came up, and I was thinking that it was just because of the love that I had for him, to the point where I really wanted to be with him. I wanted to marry him. I wanted to have my children with him. I did not have any children with him. Did not end up marrying him. this is a hard situation because he was also one that told me that he didn't want to date a black girl. Right. So it's a hard situation, y'all. He didn't want to date a black girl. He didn't want to deal with someone who had children already, even though he had children already, but it was mostly because he liked white girls, which is why I have to really get my emotions together to do this video and to uplift him in the correct way, because some of that makes me angry. You feel me? It makes me angry. And the reason why it makes me angry is because that's a black man and I'm a black woman. It doesn't necessarily have to be me that he chose to be with, but we need our black men. And I'm not racist at all in any situation, because if you mix a child, the child can carry the melanin of the black parent, therefore giving that child the power. That child can have the same power if they allow the melanin to take over, if they allow that side to take over. So I'm not knocking anyone who has like mixed race. Thank you so much, Candace. I appreciate that. But if you have mixed race children, I'm not knocking you at all. I'm not saying anything is wrong with you having those children if you didn't know anything better or whatever. But that really did hurt me. So that's why I'm dealing with that situation. But I'm going to get it together. I'm going to build him a nice altar. He's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I'm going to go buy him a nice fitted, you know what I'm saying? A nice fitted, and put it on an altar for him and put all of his beautiful pictures up there. And we're going to do this. Thank you, Passion. I appreciate that more than anything. For real. Because this is the hardest situation I ever went through. My grandmother died, and I felt a certain kind of way because that's your grandma. Of course you're going to feel a way like that. I've had my homegirl Danielle, she died. She died of an overdose. My homeboy Mandy, she died of an overdose. And I was not with these girls. They did that on their own. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Tony, he died in a motorcycle accident. He was a biker. Who else? I'm just trying to see who else died. But so far, it was just them that I can think of or whatever. And those are all my friends. But none of them hit me like this. And even though he told me that he didn't want to be with me because I was a black girl, a beautiful black girl. I'm just looking a mess today, y'all. But a beautiful black girl, even though he told me that he didn't want to be with me because I was a black girl, I still loved him. And I still do love him. And I'll still fight for him in spirit, no matter what. That's my homeboy. That's my A1 since day one. My best friend in the whole wide world. And I'm going to always fight for him, even though he did those things to me. And they really hurt me. They really hurt me. But yeah, so did any of you guys have any questions or anything like that? Because I'm going to get up off of here. I just want to let y'all know that I'm alive and, I'm checking in and letting y'all know what's up. Share my little story with the old man. It's all good, Yvonne. I do appreciate that. It's all good. And the reason why I know it's all good, because I know the power within me. And I can definitely lift him and raise him to another level. So that's another reason why they tell us don't be born. I'm sorry, don't be worried about the people that die. Where Christ said, love you, sister. Where Christ said, let the dead bury the dead. Because I was really hurt that I couldn't go to his funeral because Spirit has me posted somewhere else because I have work to do. So I couldn't even say goodbye to him. I couldn't even go to his funeral. But the Bible does say, let the dead bury the dead, because that's just the body. That's just his body, not his soul. So he wasn't there anyway. I mean, he was there, but he wasn't there anyways. You feel me? So I can still have contact with him, just like I talked to Papa Leg, but just like I talked to my grandmother. So I don't have to mourn him in that manner, But I did mourn him. I ain't gonna lie, because that's my best friend, and I love him, and I loved him as a person. That's some real love for your ass. That's the only person that I can say in this world that I truly, in my heart love. It wasn't no lust. It was, I would do anything for him. Even after he said, I don't want to be with you because you're black. And he black, y'all. You get what I'm saying? But I love him. That's all I got to say. So he'll rest in peace. And I am definitely going to get up off here. If you guys have any questions, I will answer your questions at this point. Any spiritual questions, y'all have any situations that you guys need addressed, I have my spirits with me at all times. I can answer some questions. I'm not going to get off too fast, because last time I had a sister on here, I ain't going to say my sister, but us sister, that's my sister, say I clicked off the live too quick because she had a question. So I'll just give y'all a second. If y'all have some, if I don't, then y'all can catch me on that flip side. I promise I'm going to look better, y'all. I just got to keep my hair tied down and stuff. It's my protection. Keep that crown on. You feel me? I love these headphones too, y'all. They Bluetooth. Boy, you're in the hotel room with all your kids, it will block out all the noise. Praise him. Praise him. Praise who? Praise me. You feel me? And praise yourselves. That's who you praise. But I don't see any questions popping up, so I love y'all. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Cash Money taking over for the 99 2000. All right, y'all, I'm out. If I can turn it off.